You hear what my daughter's son just said? Where's Big Five? Is he okay? They're not afraid. What the fuck? I just can't do this shit no more. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. They got a whole gun out there, y'all. They got a whole gun. These motherfuckers was on the way with these motherfuckers had guns, bitch. They outside with the guns, bitch. They got whole guns in that motherfucker. They was coming out the woodwork. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Them folks was mad. They said Carlos had a gun. No, but they had it out. They had it out. Like, they have the gun out. Of course they got guns, but not no big-ass gun. You ain't just walking around with no big-ass... Why the fuck would you be walking around with a big-ass gun? He out there making friends. Carlos talk too damn much. He out there... I bet you when he coming out, he be like, man, that nigga cool. That nigga cool right there. That nigga said we heard him. He's still out there talking to them people. They couldn't kick the door. They can't kick the door down unless it was a threat. If they heard something or some shots fired in the house, then they could kick the door down, or if they have a warrant. They can't just kick nobody's door down. That's a lawsuit. He telling somebody they hit and run. That's why they have guns. He got a warrant. He got a warrant out of Mississippi. Yeah, he got to go. He got to turn himself. He coming in. He got to go turn himself in. Oh, they probably did see his record. We don't blame him in Memphis. I'm sick of y'all. You lied and said you was afraid. I said it to him. He said he don't got no warrant. Yeah, they said it was a different jurisdiction. He said, get him out. Drop that ninja. I'm not letting y'all come up because this was too much tonight. I'm not letting y'all come the fuck up. I'm gonna let y'all come up. Let me get the 5 stars. I'll let y'all come up. We need 200 beans. 20-something beans. 20-something beans. Oh, they finna talk they big shit. You know they finna do me in. You know they finna... Oh, Ace, you want them to do me in, you bitch. Ace want me to do them in. Tristan! Let me let him up. Y'all take it easy on me, please.
Yo, you deserve better than this shit, bitch.
Hey Ace, but Suewoo, girl, you had everybody scared.
She didn't call it. Carmen didn't call the police. That was somebody off of Bigo. I don't think she called it. I don't think she personally did it.
I just told them. I said, this is what I told them. I said, she didn't do it.
She didn't have
I
nothing to
said,
do with
somebody
that.
on her live did.
We don't know that.
Where somebody on her live did.
We don't know that.
Who did it then? Somebody on her live?
It was damn near 4,000 people in there live. Anybody could have did that. I told you that they posted the address in the comments. Anybody could have did that. I honestly don't think it was her that did that. I really
I
don't.
didn't say she did. I said her live. I said somebody on her live did.
It probably was somebody on my live, honestly.
Well, shit. Was somebody on your live?
But I know whoever did it didn't do it out of trying to be on some protective shit because they said you slapped me.
See, shit like this. That's what I be saying. See, this the shit that motherfuckers be talking about right there. Like, this shit be very regular as hell for these.
But you already knew that. We already knew that.
I already knew, but I'm just saying, just fact. Like, that's too much. You don't like, what the fuck? I don't gotta want to be dealing with shit like that. Like, this shit.
I know that's why we just had the conversation that we had before I came upstairs.
It's insane.
So we can't revert back to that because we already made the decision. Remember when you was downstairs and I just came up? We good.
I'm saying, but that's insane about, like.
I know, but you ain't got to deal with it no more, love.
Like.
I know what you mean. It is. I know it is because I've been dealing with it. But that's just what comes with my territory.
You don't think that's too much?
Not if I ain't doing nothing, though. If I ain't doing nothing wrong and they call the police on me, I don't. Had I would have had warrants, that would have scared the fuck out of me. I'd have been in that closet hiding. type shit. But being that I'm good and I'm not getting beat on and you don't beat on me, then I don't give a fuck. I was only mad at the fact that because I'm like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
was finna get mad at where the only reason
if you wouldn't even told me to open the door, I would not have opened the door. They would have just been beating on the door.
The purpose of me telling them, the purpose of me saying open the door is for them to understand that whatever the fuck somebody called, like it ain't nobody here that called. They know it ain't nobody here that called. Then they got guns and shit. Somebody saying that a gun was put to your head.
Somebody said a gun was put to my head.
Hey, look,
Them had the gun. They said
man.
something.
We don't claim this nigga in Memphis. Where he from in Memphis? We don't
They
claim
did
you in
what?
Memphis, man. Where you from in Memphis?
Let me mute this.
They said I put a gun to your head and told you to put your head on the table. I'm finna kill you.
The lady came to me and said that somebody said we was arguing about the kids coming down here, and you told me that I shouldn't. What's the name? And it's all on Rumble. They said it's all on Rumble, and then you slapped the shit. You slapped me.
But like that shit like that ain't nothing that you can be laughing joking about, cause the shit like that is like a.
It's funny to me because
No, I ain't talking about you, but I'm saying that ain't even nothing to joke about. Like people like they don't be like trying to fuck with people livelihood. That's why I don't fuck with the shit like.
Well, I mean,
people trying to fuck with somebody's livelihood because of whatever they. So alright, so we just gonna say this, right? Yeah, somebody had the address, right? So
they just got the address.
Hold on. So if somebody just got the address, right? Think about this. If somebody's saying that they support you, even if somebody thinking about your well-being, why would they say that?
I just said that. I just said it. It had to been somebody who really was just playing on the phone. It couldn't have been nobody that really genuinely gave a fuck about me, because they would have never lied and said that you slapped me. I don't know where no gun came from. She didn't tell me that.
Nah, dude said that. That's why the lady had the gun.
I seen two of them with a gun. One came out from across the street and one came from behind the house.
That's why he said y'all was armed. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro. Well, I said, why would I put a gun in her head and tell her to put her head on the table? That don't even make sense. I say that, but not to you. But I ain't putting no gun to your head.
I know that.
Like, this shit be too much. I wouldn't want to be it. Like, this shit too much. Like, this shit comes too much.
You know, it comes with the territory. You got to be able to take what the people these get. I don't mind. I don't give a fuck.
Man, the world comes with more than that.
The world comes with more than a lot of things.
Yeah.
Had I could just go to my man and talk to him, we wouldn't even be dealing with this. But I can't. Thank you, Queen. You want me to get off live?
Yeah, this shit gonna be, man. The world got changed. I ain't gonna lie, man. If I had like $1,000,000, man, the motherfucker that made me go, I'd pay them. But like this shit, like right there, man, this shit would make a motherfucker lose their sanity. That would make a motherfucker tweet. Man, that one app. And what's so crazy, that app don't even make more money than a lot of more apps. And that's why when they shut that motherfucker down, I'm gonna be so glad, because ain't nobody gonna be able to be, everybody gonna have to be messy on other platforms and they ain't gonna be able to do it.
They just gonna take their mess to another platform and then it's gonna become messy.
And guess what? How they deal with this shit on different platforms. They block your ass. You can't go on no TikTok doing this shit, because you could. A lot of motherfuckers will do it and they know they won't be able to get blocked. You can't go on that motherfucker on a lot of more apps and shit doing this shit. That shit really valid, man. That shit so valid. This shit a waste of time. This shit a waste of time, bro. That shit fuck with nigga privacy.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't have called the police if they didn't feel like something was going on.
Here, like even the thoughts. Like, okay, so think about this. Think about the time.
You're not taking accountability.
No, I'm saying, think about the times before I even was around you and they was calling the police.
That wasn't your concern at that point.
Huh?
At that point, you didn't have to worry about it because it
No,
wasn't your concern.
that's what I'm saying. Before,
But I can deal with it.
I'm saying before.
But I can deal with it. I can deal with it. It don't bother me.
Like, so the police came to your house Monday through Sunday.
They wouldn't come through Monday through Sunday because the first 2 days they will realize, okay, this bitch is a social. That's why I always tell them, hey, that's why I make sure I'm on live too whenever they do come. And I show them, hey, this how many people on my live right now. I do be broadcasting on social media and they do be calling the police and they do be calling CPS. That's why CPS don't fuck with me no more in Cobb County because they didn't call them so many times that when CPS come, they already know who the fuck what's going on. They just got to do their routine. Hey, we're going to walk through the house, ask the kids some questions, we're going to close the case.
Well, Cece better be looking on. I ain't green.
Well, I don't think that she did that.
I told them, I said, it's somebody on her live.
I don't think that it was nobody on her live.
Well, I think it was. I think
it was somebody that was in my live.
Well.
And that was probably just either didn't like me and called them.
But see, so if they don't like you, why would they use my name in the defense? If that's
why wouldn't they?
No, I'm saying, but if that's the case, why wouldn't they say that why wouldn't they call and say that the kids here by themselves or some old weird shit in reference of you? They said my name. They said Carlos.
Yeah,
they said Carlos pulled the gun out on her and did this. That's what they said. If somebody don't like you, if somebody don't like me, you see how somebody said on your thing, we don't like Carlos. They're gonna.
That's probably the same person they called on you. They don't like if the people don't like you, they gonna call on you. That's why I said I don't think it's nobody in her life. Probably was somebody in mine, but somebody that wasn't being genuine.
You bullshit ass bitch. I think it was somebody in her life because I ain't nowhere in here. Soon the police came, they already knew about shit. They knew about shit that somebody was being those going on and shit. That shit really bogus. I ain't said it was her. So she better be lucky I didn't say it because I could have said it was her. But I told him straight up, I was like, nah, I said, bro, somebody from her live called the police. But I could have been green and said, it was this bitch that did it. Go get this bitch. I could have sat outside and you could have sat outside and did a report, but you didn't and I did. You know what I'm saying? This bitch done said plenty green ass shit.
Yeah, but I ain't focused on her right now.
I ain't focused on the bitch either, but I told the police, like, man, listen, bro. The folks called her from her live because they competition. That's what I told him so he get the fuck out. These people are competition.
But can I get some head?
Huh?
Can I have some head?
Man, you get off live and shit, bro. Stop talking to me like that.
I'm about to get off live. If we finna.
Man, you need to stop talking to me while you're on live like this. This is a serious moment, bro. Like this.
It ain't no serious. The moment the police is gone. What the fuck is serious? We wouldn't have been in no trick bag. We don't got nothing.
The dude just said, we looked your name up, you got a warrant. What if they would have been on bullshit like that dude told you at the store? Now, we know you got a warrant. Okay, yeah, you keep on.
You have that protocol to do that, baby.
Listen, but guess what? They can't.
Well, it didn't.
They can say. They can. Listen, bro. They can say. Yet they can't make a call and be able to do it, bro. They can do that if they really want to. If they really want to.
Okay, but they didn't.
I'm just saying though, that shit bogus. This shit, real talk, shit bogus. Real, that shit dumb, man. This shit dumb. I don't like it about playing my life like that. I tweak out. They better be better.
But
I tweak out.
hold on, let me mute.
I tweak out like that. That shit fuck with a nigga livelihood, niggas privacy.